out the page on Facebook and listen to the amazing lineup of local podcasters this country has to offer. Find your audience and the right brands to work with. Podmetrics, your one-stop shop for podcast analytics, and it's absolutely free. Just create an account and put in the code Coach Franco Says upon sign up. So I'll repeat it, Coach Franco Says. It's that easy. Enjoy the features. Thank me later. But wait. There's more. Podmetrics has teamed up with Lazada to make your shopping for gear a lot easier and safer. There are links in the comment section. What I use to make content, and you can support this channel by purchasing those items with the links provided.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? This is your Titos of Fighting, and we are up for another edition of this week's updates on what happened in the world of fighting. So together with me are the boys of Dstry MNL, Karl and JC Reyes. So let's get to it. Karl, please update us on what is the amazing thing. What are the amazing things that happened in Karate Combat?
Karate Combat has changed venue again.
FYI, napakaganda po ng wallpaper. nung nagbukas ng meeting si Karl, sabi ko, walang iya, ang ganda ng wallpaper. Walang iyang to.
The internet is amazing in what you can find when you just type in karate poster.
Diba? Ang
okay.
ganda.
Karate Combat Season 3 Neo Tokyo. So lumipat na sila from their Burning Man desert.
Kaya parang tama na tayo sa mga Mad Max
tama na
muna.
yan.
Let's go.
Future
Let's
na.
Go.
So ano lang siya, two bouts. It's the first one is the co-main and the main, of course, si Nikos Gidakos, who's a Greek guy, and Willan Skirino. This was okay. Bladed stances and bouncing around the lighter weight classes. So this was a unanimous decision in favor of Willan Skirino.
Tapos dapat maglagay tayo ng Karl de Mesa's jackness level. Like how jacked were the
jackness level.
Diba?
On a scale of on a scale of Overeem to ano ba
yung mga maliliit? Sino ba yung mali? Dillashaw. Si Dillashaw. So,
diba? Busted.
Busted eh. So from Overeem to Dillashaw. Maglalagay tayo dyan next time. We'll figure out how to do it. Like Karl de Mesa's jackness level. Kasi when you watch Karate,
you redneck jacked or you Holland jacked.
Kasi, I mean, every time the rare chance that I get to watch Karate Combat always provides when it comes to entertainment value. And it shows
boring moment.
The visuals are always good. Diba?
Tapos the fighters are good. Okay, the
fighters are pretty good.
Diba? The analyst in me is so happy to watch Karate Combat kasi it's not point karate, it's not the slapping motions, everyone's gunning for the kill, and it clearly defines and shows its viewers na it's not only entertaining but it's also effective. Okay?
Good point yung hindi siya point karate kasi when you play point karate pala dun sa rule set nila, you're actually penalized because if you just want to counter, it's not counted as a point. So you need aggression, you need to move forward.
Okay,
so,
that's good.
More on real kumite style, ano?
Oh, kumite style. Parang
nila.
they actually reward you if you finish fast. Parang may mga bonus pa nga eh. And I'm sure medyo malaki yung mga nito.
Tapos may
Ganda yung main event nila, guys. Si Edgar Scribers versus Marja Tebwev. So if there's a Russian karateka involved, I'm reminded always of Zabit Magomed Sharipov. Yung matatangkad, tapos mabubuhok, tapos hindi mo malaman kung paano gumalaw, mukhang gusto mag-takedown, pero sisipa. So,
pero do you think there will come a time na para siguro when Karate Combat blows up in the near future, we will see like MMA retirees transitioning.
I would love
karate,
that.
Diba?
Yeah, like say
it's already happening sa BKFC.
Sa BKFC, yeah. And let's say Stephen Thompson retires, like
exactly.
I title run. Let's get those. I would love to see that.
That would be very very interesting to see later on, diba?
If Stephen Thompson rematches
Si Sir Anthony Pettis.
Si Pettis, I would
Oo.
love to see that in the Karate Combat.
Oo.
That would be
Maganda.
good.
Diba?
Diba? Kasi now we would see like how do they play in this certain rule set na, diba? And so there's one notable fight in 1FC, diba?
Oo.
So sinong natin dyan?
So
winner
si
natin
1FC, yung championship ng welterweight, si Kiamran Abisov from Kyrgyzstan. Tapos si James Nakashima, you remember guys, yung American na Japanese. It was a pretty good fight in terms of pagdating sa round 3, round 4, okay na yung action. Parang 1 and 2, it kind of seemed weird. They didn't seem to be... Parang it seemed like...
Parang it took 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Parang 2 rounds yung feeling out round eh.
Medyo surreal na parang
rounds,
lumalaban ba talaga tayo in the middle of a pandemic? Parang ganun. For a championship. Parang ganun. So, yeah. And then nagising yung Russian.
Tapos wala na.
Kyrgyzstani? How do you call it?
Nag-smash na ba siya?
Nag-smash na siya bigla. And then nawala parang lumipad yung braids ng Japanese-American. Wala na. And that was it.
Di ba? Malay mo, pinatagalan niya na konti. Parang, let me get this guy.
Baka nga eh. Parang
Diba?
feeling ko nag-workout si Mocha.
Parang warm up ako 2 rounds.
Parang,
warm up ako 2
parang
rounds.
sparring muna tayo sa una. Feeling
Diba?
tapos
Let me
game
fill
na
this
after.
out for 2 rounds. And then on the 3rd
Tumula
round,
tayo.
bam! Surprise! Surprise! Magaling pala ako.
nakalimutan
Eto
yung
na,
skills ko,
Jack,
wait lang.
Diba? So,
Absolutely.
eto ba si I think this is one of the like inside the matrix na events
Inside the
ni
Matrix
1FC.
too.
Yeah,
yun.
second na pre-record din to, yung Friday pre-record din.
Diba? So
One night
at
yata yun.
least 1FC is breaking grounds. They're being efficient. They're being efficient, making sure that they feeling ko they want to finish X amount of events before year end. And then that will definitely help them like market the fights for the following year. And ito lang din yan eh.
Makes sense.
One thing that I really love about what we're doing and what we're covering is that almost every week may nangyayari sa combat sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either
Which is
in
great.
boxing, in MMA, in kickboxing.
It seems like easiest bubble yung combat sports to do.
Yep.
Eh.
Yep. Diba?
Parang I remember na first few episodes natin, may week nun, wala talaga halos nangyari.
Oo.
Wala tayong mapag-usapan.
Yun.
Then now, dire-diretso na.
Dire-diretso siya. I think we combat sports organizers and people kind of figured it out, 'di ba? And then another innovation itong ginawa ni 1FC na 2 or 3 events in one night.
In one night.
Tas
Para masulit
pre-recorded,
nila yung
para masulit nila yung bubble, which is, 'di ba? I mean, you're being cost efficient, but at the same time you're providing fight cards that are going to deliver. So, I mean, good job. Tapos over in the States, we have the UFC, you got Bellator, our favorite Karate Combat, di ba? I don't know what's happening with BKFC. Meron na, parang wawala, di ba?
Parang
Wala pa.
wala ata sila bigla.
Di ba? Parang, I think they're
Last
supposed
time
to
we
launch
saw like
events.
Frank Mir got signed and that was
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
Tapos, Paige Van Zandt was supposed to make her debut. Then, nawala.
Hindi natuloy.
So, hopefully
And
it doesn't
may announcement for Paige Van Zandt na I think she's gonna debut February or March next year yata.
next year na.
Sa
Okay.
BKFC, next year na.
Okay. And then, what else do we got there?
We
Ayun!
got,
I saw Dave Leduc
yes
fight
Yeah.
versus
US soil.
Cyrus.
Him.
Yes.
Cyrus Washington. It's called the Whooping in Wyoming. It's a
Sobrang
freak
old
show
school
fight
nung pangalan.
considering it's Lethwei. I mean, Lethwei is already kind of a freak show in combat sports. Pero medyo freak show to kasi ang tanda na ni Cyrus Washington, guys. He's 30 plus and he hasn't had a fight since 2013.
Wow.
Oh my
Ang
goodness.
tagal
Come
naman
on,
dalhin.
diba?
So how
Tagal
did this
na,
fight
Leo.
happen?
So this fight happened kasi hindi mailipad si Dave sa Myanmar to defend his belt or
Okay.
anything else. So he wasn't defending the WLC belt. He's defending his traditional Lethwei golden belt, which he won fighting traditional rules. Yung knockout or draw lang. Which he won from the parang Fedor nila ng Lethwei dati. So this one happened in Wyoming. I think it's one of those Indian reservation things.
you can
Sa
do
likod may
whatever. You can do whatever
sa
you
likod
want.
may mga
Diba? You can do whatever you want.
Sino?
Diba? Elbows. Diba? Elbows, headbutts.
Okay lang. It's all good, Chief.
Diba? Everything.
It's all good in the hood.
Diba? It's all
So
good there.
si Cyrus got cut in round 1. And I think that took most of the wind out of him. It was really just a one-sided beating. Cyrus could not stand against. May magandang flow kasi si Dave.
Oh, that fight I was able to watch.
You watched it?
Clearly, Dave Leduc outclassed his opponent. So single or double jab approach, and then when he was able to bridge the distance, he was just throwing elbows. For you to throw standing elbows, spinning elbows, okay?
Spinning elbows,
spinning back fist,
headbutts.
diba? Parang ano pa nga minimal headbutts pa nga siya during,
minimal pa. Oo.
So it clearly shows na, and then now I'm finding out na his opponent hasn't fought in 7 years. So it's a clear indication of cage rust, ring rust, fight rust.
Really notable kasi si Cyrus, medyo galit siya kay Dave. Mostly because Dave is reaping the benefits of his pioneering
okay.
forays into
So may
nauna kasi si Cyrus eh.
Oh, pero ito lang yun eh. You shouldn't be beefing with the current guy who's reaping the benefits of what you started. Kasi ito lang yun, they should be proud of him pa nga dahil, di ba, what you started, he's continuing and now he's taking it on a higher level, a bigger stage.
I would think kasalanan din ni Washington kasi I mean he was one of the pioneers pero why did he stop?
Tsaka he didn't do anything to promote it the way Dave Leduc did.
Yeah.
Diba? Okay lang yun eh. For Dave Leduc to create a brand and a persona and an image to uplift Lethwei, not just out of the borders of Myanmar, but to take it. Ito lang yun eh. He guested on fucking Joe Rogan's podcast.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Diba? So it's a clear indication of the efforts that he did. So if Corey started it, Dave Leduc definitely magnified it, diba?
Cyrus.
Cyrus Washington definitely took it to another level.
Definitely.
Kasi ito lang yun eh. And you should be happy because of the natural progression that the sport, diba, developed. In terms of popularity ito, And ito rin naman yun. Dave Leduc is not really, di ba tanda na rin si Dave Leduc, parang he's like 38?
Oh, he's 36 I think?
No, parang 38 yan.
38 na ba?
Oo, parang mag-4. So, in terms of age difference, wala sila masyadong gap ni...
Medyo malapit eh.
Oo, so now if you really wanted to prove something to Duke, diba, you should have trained your ass off.
Tama.
Right?
You should have trained.
The thing with the thing with Dave Leduc din kasi I think he's one of the non-Burmese fighters na who really knows Lethwei through and through ngayon. I mean,
so based on what Karl shared with us, and then I was able to watch the episode with Joe Rogan. He immersed himself in the culture and he was accepted by the people.
He was.
So,
he's got more damn Lethwei tattoos than most of the sa legs, yung mga bilog-bilog nila sa legs. He's got a lot of those. And that's like parang sa mga yung sa sa Game of Thrones yung gano'ng kahaba yung buhok mo, yung sina Khal Drogo. Ganun siya. Parang hindi pa siya undefeated. Kaya ang dami ng tattoo. Because you can't just get those.
Oh naman.
You gotta earn them.
It's a clear indication.
Pwede pumunta ng patatungan ito.
Diba? So it's a clear indication of Dave's effort. So I mean, without a doubt. Pero yun nga, I feel ko Dave just wanted to fight, diba?
Yeah, very likely. Dahil nasa US na rin sila.
Diba? Good thing that someone was able to organize that event. And I mean, for Lethwei to get approved, yun nga, feeling ko
only on the Indian
reservation yun.
Chief.
I was wondering how it got approved.
Diba? Parang, what do you mean commission? No commission.
Commission? No. I give you fire water.
Diba? Diba? Parang hanap to nagka-Lethwei sa Amerika. Okay, what else do we got? I think one notable fight in Bellator, which was Corey Anderson. Corey Anderson beat the shit out of
Melvin Manhoff.
Diba?
Wasn't that Corey Anderson's Bellator debut?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Pero tayo I mean, not to take anything away from Melvin Man, pero yun
Yeah.
na nga, exactly.
He's a
The
veteran.
father
He's-
time
yeah.
is kind of taking its toll on
Umabol
him.
na eh.
I don't know about Bellator. Parang ginawa siyang stepping stone for Corey Anderson. Okay, signed with.
Gatekeeper of sorts.
Diba?
Kutsa kung
diba?
ako yung nag-matchmake nun, I easily know that Cory will beat the
Yeah.
shit out of
Diba? So, of all,
Bakit hindi mo rin masabi matchmaking ng Bellator memes?
diba? Of all people na papakain mo
Actually,
kay Corey Anderson.
Si name pala talaga yun.
Diba? Kawawa naman yung tao.
Mm.
Kawawa
Parang-
talaga. Kasi
It's either that
his-
or gusto na lang pa-retire rin si Melvin Man.
pwede.
Oh.
His ground game has not changed, which is to
Exactly.
say there's
diba?
nothing there.
What the hell? And then speaking of old timers, OGs, pero making a difference, we're talking about Glover Teixeira beating,
Turning back the clock.
turning back the
Yeah.
clock at 40 years of age. He defeated Anthony Smith.
No,
Diba?
Thiago Santos.
Thiago Santos is also yung nakalaban dati ni
John
John
Jones.
Jones. Oh.
John Jones.
So, Glover
Yung
Teixeira.
pinulburan niya yung legs ni Thiago.
Oo.
Mm.
So, I mean, not for anything, pero the resurgence of Glover Teixeira is nothing short of spectacular. I think we were discussing earlier, it was a change in
Camps.
coaching, a change in camps, much improved training partners. So,
4 na ba to? 6?
mhm.
Yung sumabog nga yung Itenga.
Oh, grabe yun.
Ay, halos
Grabe
napunit,
yun.
grabe.
Oo.
Was that Raoni Barcelos?
Too gruesome.
Or Giga Chikadze?
Diba? Parang,
Pero sobrang gruesome.
when the referee saw it, parang sabi niya, okay, that's it. Hindi niya na hinawakan eh. Tinignan lang niya eh. Yung
No
sinilip
second
niya,
thoughts eh. Pag ganun.
diba?
eh.
Pag silip niya, sabi niya, okay, no more. So,
Grotesque kasi.
Oo.
I'm like, I mean, that was just like in the middle of action, in the middle of like probably an exchange, and then that happened. So, I mean, we're seeing things that ito lang yun, these are the things that your body is capable of doing. Okay, diba? So,
If you have cauliflower.
diba? Diba? If you kick right, punch right, elbow right, you could like really dismantle
Tear
so
off
much space,
something.
diba? Tear off.
Nalala ko yung ata dyan, yung one of the worst ear injuries was that from a woman, si Leslie Smith ata.
Oh, yun din. Napunit
Yun
din
talagang- and she wanted to continue.
Yep, exactly.
No.
Hindi mo kasi mapapansin yun eh. Hindi mo naman kasi mapapansin yun.
Oo nga. Pag
Hindi
nasa
mo mararamdaman eh.
So, that is it for MMA. We're gonna go now to boxing with JC. Very excited. Ay, hindi, teka lang. Before anything else, as of this recording, our very own Orlando Gabriel D won his fight.
Yeah.
Unanimous decision against Josh Lewis.
Very,
So now,
very good
2
fight.
weeks notice.
Diba? On 2
2
weeks,
weeks
notice,
notice.
again. Diba?
Oha.
He's slowly
With no training
becoming...
partner.
2 wins in like, I don't know, 1 month?
Oh,
Diba?
2 wins in a month. 2 wins in a month.
Grabe.
Or 40 days.
40
diba?
days.
So, Gab D slowly becoming Mr. Short Notice. Diba?
Yeah.
Mr. 2 weeks notice guy.
Yeah.
He's like our Mark Perry, di ba?
Mm.
Or used to be kind of like our Jorge Masvidal of sorts.
Yeah.
Kasi,
Oo
Para
nga,
sa ano,
oo nga, medyo.
Or ano siya, Pinoy Cowboy Cerrone. Always
Yeah,
ready.
pwede rin.
Always ready.
Somebody's pulled out of a fight. I can sense it.
Diba? I'm gonna 2 weeks. I got this.
Parang
I'm
may
gonna
laban
train.
ako.
Diba? I'm gonna train and then I'm gonna cut weight, then I'm gonna make weight, and then I'm gonna win. So,
Galing.
Congrats.
Bruin, I don't know how to put it. Parang claim to fame is like teammate niya Adesanya daw or ano, pero I don't know if he trained with
si Josh
I don't
Yeah,
know.
teammate ni
Teammates
Adesanya,
rin.
si
Pero
John
boxing.
Bruin.
Diba? Pero we don't really know how much time he spent with City Boxing or how much time he spent with Adesanya. Pero he was supposed to be siya yung dapat na ginugroom for title contention, diba? Or siya yung number 1
Siya ba?
contender.
Siya yung number 1 contender.
Okay, alam ko kasi
Dapat.
this fight is supposed to be for the number 1 contender.
Yeah.
Contender spot.
1 and 2
Contender
silang
sila.
naglalaban ata nun.
Yun. So,
Is this the lightweight belt guy?
Lightweight.
lightweight, diba? And then, here comes Gab D spoiling the party. Diba? One guy pulled out, then Gab D stepped up. He won by unanimous decision. Very interesting. I had it unanimous decision for Gab D as well.
Yeah,
Notably, the guy was taller. pero Gab was able to manage and close the distance.
Yeah.
They both had a takedown on each other. Pero yun nga I'm really impressed with Gab's ability to manage and at the same time close the distance between himself and longer opponents. Now, it's just a matter of improving his grappling.
Pangalawang longer opponent na to.
Exactly. Diba? Now, it's just a matter of improving. Kasi for sure, if you're fighting for the title holder is not a pushover. Diba? So,
yeah, kasi the current lightweight champ sa Brave, kasama niya pa dati sa UAE Warriors. He was a 2-division champion sa UAE
diba?
Warriors.
So, wala na.
Wow, pushover.
So, ano to? So,
welterweight and lightweight champ yun.
So, dapat,
before.
So, iba yung paghahanda para sa ating kababayan.
Yeah. So, malaking tao talaga yun.
And then, last one before we transition to JC's news, I really hope that it pushes through. December 5, Kiko Matos versus Damsa.
Yeah.
Alam mo, I don't understand
Which RCC is this na?
I don't know, pero
I can't remember the number.
30 something na.
Pero 20 plus something na. That's how many the URCC has already promoted in contributing to the number of spectacles in Philippine MMA. Pero ito nga, I'm like, what the fuck are flip-toppers beefing with each other, trying to outgun each other? Like, sige, sabihin na natin you wanna diss each other off on social media, and then nagkahamunan kayo, and then okay, game, and then let's do it sa URCC, okay, URCC game. And then he was supposed to fight this Badang guy, and then this Badang guy, or whatever.
Badang.
And then that guy backs out.
So gangsta, guys.
So after calling each other out, one guy says the game, the other says game, and then after reflection, you back out. Okay.
Di pala ako fighter lover po.
Feeling ko dapat nakakababa ng street cred sa split top mo yan, ha?
Yes.
Parang
dapat.
Magiging ano ka ngayon, magiging lyrics ka ngayon ng lahat ng mga kalaban mo sa.
That's what they usually do naman eh.
Diba? So I really hope that this pushes through. Now when that fight, kasi it got hyped. They were already preparing.
Sayang yung hype. Last year pa sila nag-hype about that matchup
so, si Badang is also a rapper, right?
Yeah, he's a flip-topper. Kiko Matos stepped up. Props to the guy. He stepped up. He said, okay, I'll take the fight. Diba? No one wants to fight this guy. Okay? Kasi all of a sudden, apparently this Damsa daw had like amateur boxing experience.
He claims to have 50 plus amateur boxing fights.
He claims to have had 50 amateur boxing fights. I was like, ako lumalaban ako boxing dati. Hindi ko man nakikita tong taon.
He mentioned that on just to note, he mentioned that on Prof Alvin's podcast.
Oh wait,
dami ah.
I've fought in the amateur leagues for like a lot. Like,
for you.
Pero again, di
ang
natin
claim
alam.
is he's known in Laguna daw.
Okay. So, yun, di rin natin alam kasi masyadong malaki ang boxing sa Pilipinas. Baka maya yung mga
sa malayong bayan ng Laguna.
Di ba? Yung mga barangay na ako, di ba?
Hindi mo malaman kung 2-rounder, 4-rounder, 6-rounder, whatever.
Sa amateur, ilang rounds?
Depende si amateur. Si amateur could go either 3 or 4 yan. 3 or 4. 3, 4, 5. Depende sa mag-organize eh. Pero ang times dyan...
May lowest data is 2-rounder ata.
2 rounders na 2 minutes.
2 rounders, 2 minutes and up.
With the helmets, with the headgear.
With the headgear,
yeah.
Ako, I really hope he shows up. I really hope this fight pushes through. Kasi an entire fight card depends on it. So please, wala mag-back out. Kawawa naman po yung mga ibang fighters na kasama nyo.
Gird your balls, MC.
Pero ito na, I'm giving respect to Damsa kasi he pushed through with it.
Yeah.
Guys, he's gonna train, he's gonna be prepared. I really hope na he's gonna bring it. Kasi let's bring all of those 50 fight, diba, experience inside the cage. And ito yun, if he's fought 50 times in the amateur leagues, It simply means he knows how to punch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diba? If you know how
Yeah.
to punch, you know how to fight.
50 fights.
Yeah, good
He has
footwork.
he actually has some old footage on
Oh,
YouTube.
Talaga.
ayun.
Nagtitrain siya.
Makaisa lang yan, tapos bumagsak
Makaisa
si
lang yan.
Kiko. Makaisa yan, bumagsak si
Oo.
Kiko.
That was a good fight. Dan, di ba?
Yeah.
Dahil kasi sabi ko, Kiko, pag ikaw natalo, magiging lyrics ka habang buhay. Sabi ko,
Sa flip top,
Oo.
ilang rapper.
Dalawa lang
Tsaka
dalawa lang
gagawa
mangyari eh.
Nagagawa ng kanta si Damsa ngayon. Sabi ko, gagawa si Damsa ng kanta. Ikaw ang
Magiging laman ka. Oh. Motivated ka na dapat. Doon pa lang.
Yeah.
Enshrine ka in flip top history, di ba?
Diba?
Boxing. Let's go to boxing. One interesting thing that happened in the past week is biglang nagkagulo sa Team Canelo. Kasi his contract with Golden Boy and Dazen was about $300+ million.
Yes.
He walked away from that to promote his own fights.
Mhm.
And may schedule, if I remember right, meron na silang tinitingnan na opponent for him na siya yung magpo-promote for himself. Who's another tough guy to. I forgot the exact name, pero hindi pa naman siya 100% sure, pero mukhang money fight yun. The past
Saka,
few
if
years.
he walked out of a $300 million contract, it simply
Yeah.
means that he knows. He
Yeah.
knows, and he figured
Mm.
out that he was probably worth more. It's probably
It's a crazy move.
Yes,
It's
very
a crazy move.
Oh.
Yes.
Pero ito yun eh, if you know that you're worth more than $300 million,
Yeah.
and ito yun eh, who else is carrying Golden Boy Promotions?
Mm.
Diba? Since he's gonna promote his own fights anyway.
Yeah.
Prior to this nga, we were all discussing na parang, we were trying to figure like, sino pa ba ang nasa level ni Canelo in terms of popularity and fame? Whoever
Golovkin.
Canelo, si Golovkin kasi, ano na
Pero
rin
may
eh.
matanda na din.
Matanda na eh. Oh,
That's
matanda na
Triple
si
G, no?
Oo, Triple
Yeah,
G.
the Triple G.
Triple G is good is known in the boxing world, pero
Mm.
mainstream na popularity, mas masikat si Canelo. We're in COVID, so it's how many people will pay for the pay-per-views. There are a lot of good matches, pero again, they're not as popular as Canelo. So I think Canelo, someone probably advised Canelo, they probably most definitely crunched the numbers. And then they saw na, okay, if you're getting a $300 million contract for X number of fights, you could probably get $300 million in one fight.
So kinompute na yan.
Yeah,
Kinompute na yan.
it's
Like,
possible.
For sure yan. Kasi you don't walk out of a $300 million
yeah,
contract.
exactly.
Diba? How much did Golden Boy lose? Diba?
I think that's also why si Oscar De La Hoya nagpaparamdam ng comeback.
Isn't he really old? Isn't he so old?
Wala na
Okay.
yan. If
And then he's planning
Roy
to
Jones and
fight,
Mike Tyson can, Marcos Maidana,
Yeah.
pwede yan ha? Battle of the Oldies. Tapos, tapos magsaksakan sila ng TRT pareho. Just imagine, di ba, Jack De La Hoya versus
Oh,
Jack
shit.
na Maidana. Pero Maidana's short. So ano to? Ano yun? Ba't naman si Maidana? Like, the last photo of Maidana I saw,
They're both- they're both
ni
retired,
Maidana.
so I guess.
Oh, it's for
Yeah.
exhibition. They'll probably do it kasi ito nga yun eh. For me talaga, the next big money fight would be a Pacquiao-McGregor fight. Yun na yun. Still, I mean, you just see the magnitude, diba, the draw of that fight. Then, Manny could probably defend the WBO belt to whoever. Diba? Pero,
After nung fight
in
na.
terms of money fights, diba, McGregor-Pacquiao fight, that's gonna be fucking amazing. Diba? So, what else? Ano tayo, JC? Meron pa iba eh. Yung...
Si John Riel Casimero medyo maingay na naman about the Inoue fight.
Yes!
As always, as he's been doing for the past months. Kasi nga
Which is good. Which is good.
Yeah, which is good. At least dapat no March sila naglaban or something like that. Pero syempre because of the corona and everything, hindi na tuloy. Pareho na sila na lumaban kung kani-kanino.
Yep.
And the thing about Inoue is meron siyang dalawa pang Pinoy na actual number one contender for his current belt. Las Marinas for his IBF title. Raymart Gabalio for his WBA title. yun yung some of the rumors that are there right now. Pero well, those two Pinoy fighters, while they have the skills, I'm not sure how they will fare well against the likes.
Inoue is just on a different level. I mean, he's a very, very tough opponent.
He's a monster talaga.
He's a monster.
And may mga Pinoy tayong fighters in top rank na medyo malapit sa division nila. He name dropped someone.
Okay.
Possible opponent ni Inoue na naman.
Sino daw?
Which is Jerwin Ancahas.
It's gonna be
170.
Ancahas versus Casimero. Whoever wins gets Inoue. Tama ba?
Actually, ang is, sabi ni Bob Arum, he's thinking of possibly matching up either Casimero na or baka naging part tuloy ng trash talking ni Inoue. Si Ancahas ngayon. Nangyari, nabanata niya yung kapwa Pinoy niya si Casimero. A few years ago, hinamon ni Casimero si Ancahas, hindi siya pinansin. Top Rank wants to increase Inoue's value. Habulin nila is yung WBC belt na lalabanan ni
Donaire ba to?
Ni Donaire
Yeah.
sa December.
Yep.
Si Ubali versus
Ubali.
Donaire.
Now this is where sport gets into conflict with the business side of things. Kasi Casimero is indeed the champion, pero mas kilala si Donaire sa American market, sa Western market. And then I really think na Top Rank wants to introduce or wants to increase exactly the market value of Inoue in the Western market. So, pero ito yan eh, if Casimero keeps talking trash the way he's doing, diba? And he's ito lang yun eh, every time he makes noise and it gets published, he will get noticed. And the more attention that he, and the more noise that he creates, the more clamor will happen for people to say that, oy, nga, here comes this guy, diba? He beat up his last opponent, so why are you ducking him? So, diba? It could all be part of this huge ploy, diba? To build up everything. So we'll see. We'll see. I think we will find out in December. Paano kasi kung nanalo si Donaire?
Pero, well, nag-announce na rin naman si Bob Arum na they're supposedly trying to make the Inoue versus Casimero fight
the following year.
February or March next year.
So now, what if Donaire wins?
Yun nga eh.
So Donaire gets the WBC belt, diba?
Yeah.
And then Inoue would say, I want that WBC belt, diba? I'm not gonna fight
Inoue already knows the blueprint of Donaire.
Yes, exactly. So now he's gonna say na, I'm not, diba? Fuck that, diba? Fuck the WBO belt, diba?
Mas maganda yung storyline nila technically.
Diba? Kasi they fought before.
Yeah, and Inoue was Donaire's student.
So I think it's safe to say that the plot twist will unravel itself after December. We will find out from December. So rooting definitely for Donaire, pero para siyang parang all of a sudden nagkaroon ng telenovela si boxing eh. 'Di ba? Kasi
I was going to say that parang yung mga narinig ko may story na
'di ba? Parang may
ginawa
siya,
sa station.
Oh, 'di ba? So may dalawang
cliffhanger tapos ano.
May dalawang nagbabangayan. Then yung tadhana pinaghiwalay sila. Diba? Labanan nyo muna to. And they both beat up their opponents. Exactly. They both beat up their opponents. And then afterwards, they declared, okay, I'm open to fight you. Yeah, I won't back down. I'm not gonna back out. And then here comes Big Daddy Top Rank saying, hold on, children. Yeah. Hold your horses.
Seems like it's something cooked out of
diba?
from lockdown ng mga soap opera writers.
Let me give you some
Mexican telenovela.
Diba? Let me give some plot twist. Here comes Donaire. Donaire, estudyante dati ni Inoue. I'm like, what the hell?
What a twist. Diba?
It's very interesting, and we're gonna find out what will happen come December. Pero ako, I'm still gunning. I'm still hoping na the Inoue and the Casimero fight will happen.
Pero it is gonna be more interesting if the Inoue versus Casimero fight happens first and
Before
then
the
si
Donaire.
Casimero panalo.
Nga,
Imagine mo, Casimero versus Donaire mangyayari.
Maglalaban now. Now you're gonna have to study who will earn more, which fight will earn more. Casimero's making a lot of noise and it's getting a lot of attention. If they make that fight now, diba, they're gonna earn X amount of money and lose yung attention ng tao or yung interest ng tao for a future fight with Donaire versus unahin mo nila yung Donaire fight and then ended up with a Casimero fight. I don't know. Tignan natin. We'll see. They will probably figure this out. So final words, JC.
Well, thank you for those who continue to support Combat Sports Weekly. Narinig ko meron nga palang PPD Awards coming up very soon. May category yata para sa atin doon. So, if the voting happens, alam nyo na.
Best trio ata, di ba?
I think parang best trio.
PPD people, we can fight anybody.
in your lineup. Karl naman, si Karl.
Oh yeah. So thank you guys. I love what happened with Lethwei, even though even though technically it's a freak show fight, because as of the moment meron ng Lethwei sa Poland, sa Japan, sa one of the stands. Ngayon meron ng maganda sa US. I mean, even though it's been fought on Indian soil, I love that the world is getting to know this really beautiful art that is older than Muay Thai. So I hope that continues. Things to look forward to next week. Or this week pala, Islam Makhachev had to pull out of his RDA fight main event. And who steps in? Paul Felder. Guy.
Yeah.
Irish Dragon, my
5
God.
days.
5 days notice. One championship inside the Matrix 3. Where our kababayans, Kevin
Bellingon is gonna go against Lineker.
John Lineker, Hanser Stone Lineker. Wow, damn. Si Lito Adiwang din at saka may isa pang Pinoy, si Gehe.
Si Gehe Yusakyo. Fight Circus 2 ng Full Metal Dojo is
oh my God!
Mo,
kailan yun?
Medyo makulit yung palabas na yan, ha? Medyo makulit yung palabas na yan,
ha? Sila,
You wanna talk about freak shows?
This is the mother of all fight freak shows. Okay?
I love John Nutt.
Yung 2 versus 1 nila.
Oh, pero nakakatuwa siya.
Nakakatuwa siya. It's parang martial artists having fun.
Yes.
Diba?
Parang it's like locker room jokes caught on cam.
Parang what if matchmake tayo ng
Di nga analyze like we're gonna figure out what happened.
Exactly. Gano'n siya kawasak. They don't give out medals like in one.
Okay, so everyone, good week of fights and a lot of fights to look forward to, and we will do our best to watch and cover them and then give you guys a recap. So, on behalf of my fellow Titos of Fighting, goodbye everyone. Stay safe and healthy. And we will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Coach Franco Says, we'd like to thank our partners for making this episode possible.
Be in the moment. Have that faceless emotion. Beware the robot face. I am Knots and Crosses. Place your orders on their Facebook and Instagram pages. Promoting community and culture, just good vibes in the local jiu-jitsu scene. Visit Ikaro Collective at ikaro.ph. Simply Better Dentistry, the best dental service in the heart of Makati. Visit the Santos Dental Group and Oral Surgery Center. Book an appointment on their Facebook page. You gotta get rid of bacteria and viruses. Get Nano Silver Immune Support Supplement. Order your bottles from their Facebook and Instagram pages. For local martial arts news here in the Philippines, visit Local MMA on Facebook. And of course, this episode was recorded with my brothers from Dstry MNL. So that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this week's combat sports news, and we enjoy making this for you. So I hope you learned something, and we're gonna see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.